morning, y'all.
Good morning. Look where we're at.
Disperse camping. This is one of the spots we found. Is this not nice? Today's gonna be a special day though. We're all going fly fishing. I am so geeked out because what Kelly said, I'm gonna lay out by the water and chill on St. Louis Creek, because we're just down the road from that campground, St. Louis campground, probably 30 minutes or so. From that campground, we found another area that is called Crooked Creek Valley, and we're able to disperse camp along this one, where the other valley is an experimental forest. You can't disperse camp along that, but St. Louis Creek is beautiful, and you can do day use, and Kelly wants to hang out by the water, and I'm going to go fly fishing, do a little angling. But what are you doing this morning, honey?
I'm making pecan rolls. I have been calling them walnut rolls because I use walnuts, but Cody and I really love pecans, and I have pecans, so we're making pecan rolls this time. I've already made the filling, and this is just a crescent roll. I've got two of them. We're lay the other one on top, and what I'm trying to do right now is leave room on the edge so I can seal it. Alright, so I'm just cutting the rings here. It's really kind of difficult because
You got to make sure both ends are spinning the same way.
that and the sauce makes it
Heavy?
yeah, and it kind of like heats up the
Dough?
yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm here for. Finishing sentences. Alright.
Usually I'm finishing your sentence.
Yeah, I can't speak at all. Words are hard for me.
My pan's not big enough, so I can only do a few at a time. We'll cook these first, and we'll start eating those while these are cooking. So this will be the sauce that goes on top. Going to be completely out of, vanilla. The first set are done. And now for the second set. Okay, we're ready. All right, we've got breakfast done, dishes cleaned up. Today is one of the warmest days that we've had here. It's supposed to be a high of 81, which is odd for us in Colorado because we're camping at probably like almost 9,000 feet. But what we really like about this camp spot is over here under all these trees, we have this amazing spot to work out and do yoga right here. It's super flat and it's shaded all day, every day because of the spruce trees. So we're really digging that. It's a hot summer. It's a crazy summer. But that's why we chose today to go fishing for Cody. And then I'm just gonna hang out by the creek because, you know, I love creeking, love hanging out by the creek.
A lot of you have been seeing me use my open cast reel, but recently I was able to get a Reddington Fly Rod. And because I'm sick and tired of losing fish, I finally got a fish net. Isn't that good? Got a good deal on this. So the Reddington makes this nice little set where it can fold up and I can carry this in my backpack if we ever do a hike that has a lake or something, or if we want to put it in the kayak. But Jonathan was the one who originally had this set, and he's the one that told me I needed to get this. So thank you, Jonathan. I'm finally following in your footsteps. Hopefully I can start catching fish like you. It breaks up into 4 different pieces, and we'll put that together later. What I'm really excited about is I took a lot of your advice whenever it comes to fly fishing or any kind of fishing. Look for bugs or something under rocks or floating across the top of the water that is common for that time. And whenever you see those floating down the water, find flies that mimic what those looks. So today, we've got some of these little fellas here. Love this little set.
But before we go fishing, we need to go into town, and he's got to get a fishing license. So he does not have one for Colorado. You always ask us about the fishing license. We just go to town and we get one somewhere before he decides to go fishing. So that's what we're gonna do first. We're not far from town, 20 minutes, and then we're also not far from the creek either. So we'll go to town and then we'll be at the creek. All right, we're at the fly shop. This is where Cody wants to get his fishing license, and he wants to, of course, look around at new flies. So let's go in.
I am digging that little fly shop. It's called Winter Park Fly Fishing Shop, but they helped me out and gave me some even better tips and a few more flies. So I'm kind of flyed out now. We're gonna take Kelly to the beautiful little creek.
Hope our spot's available.
I do too. I'm just excited because I get to go fishing. I think I'm gonna catch something today. I know it's in the middle of the day and I probably won't catch anything big, but we're not catching for food. Everything I catch today will be catch and release, because Kelly has a good dinner already planned for this evening, right, honey?
Oh yeah, I've got lots of food. I want to start cooking, so I already have dinner planned.
This is the spot, y'all.
We were at the spot the other day. I'm so happy that we could get it again. It really is honestly the only spot that looks like this. And this is Arkansas. This is how every creek in Arkansas is for us. So we're so happy that we could have this spot again. And
this used to be a camp spot. If you notice, they put big boulders here and you can still use it for day use, but up here, they've made it where you can't camp because it's an experimental forest. There is a campground up the way that they also shut down. But just look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. So I saw someone out here fishing the other day when we were here, and they were catching little brown trout, and that's what I'm going to go for today. Nothing too crazy because this isn't a large body of water. There are beaver dams on either end that have larger fish in it, but at this time of day, the larger fish are going in the bottom and hanging out and chilling out, staying cool, making sure that predators don't see them, and then they'll start biting whenever the sun starts setting at dusk, and then when the sun starts rising at dawn. But I just wanted to be here, and I wanted to fish a little and have fun, and I know Kelly wanted to lay out a lounger and just enjoy basically some Arkansas-ish flight type waterways.
All right, Cody decided to switch locations, hoping that he can catch something over here. This spot has some deeper holes. Cody only caught one fish.
Hey, I had one on the line, a second one.
I know.
And I'm not used to my new net. I was trying to grab it and I didn't know what I was doing and I let up some slack on the line. So I would have had two. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Just trying. But we're done here. It's about time for dinner. We're gonna head back to camp. I'm gonna cook dinner. We're gonna enjoy our camp. We're back at camp. We're clean. We're ready for dinner. Tonight I'm gonna be making Fajita Quesadillas, which means we've got a bell pepper, a green bell pepper, an onion, and black beans, and some Monterey Jack cheese. So I've already cut up my bell pepper and my onion. I'm only gonna use half an onion. So what I'm gonna do is saute these onions and bell pepper. Then we're gonna add some black beans and some seasoning. While we're waiting on the veggies, we've got some avocado. We did salt, pepper, and now I've got some lime juice. I don't want to do too much lime juice because I don't want it super runny. So I'm going to taste it with a chip.
Can I have a chip?
Yeah. Taste it. More lime, or is it good?
I think it's good.
Mmm. Perfect.
This is topping off one of the greatest days of my life. I got to go fishing and I caught one fish. I actually caught a fish though.
Yeah, I'm proud. I really am. Getting better. As soon as these get done, we're gonna toss in our black beans, and then we'll do, so for usually any of my Mexican inspired Spanish dishes, I will use, this is kind of like my taco seasoning. I do oregano, garlic powder, cumin of course, and chili powder. That's the same thing that I put in my breakfast burritos, on my potatoes. If I make tacos, I'm gonna use that. And also I'm gonna use it for this, so. I like mine to be a little caramelized, so.
Yeah, I like a little bit of that black char on it.
And it smells so good.
Almost like a fajita type.
Fajita quesadilla. That's what it is. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it fajita quesadilla, except I'm not using meat. I'm just using black bean.
Okay. In Our Lady in Waiting. This is one of my favorite chips right there. She's good to us, y'all. She's real good to us.
We always go back to that chip. I don't know why.
It's a good consistency of salt added to it.
Bean time. Alright, so I'm putting in my seasonings I just showed you.
Looking good.
And I'm just going to let that cook for a minute. I turned my burner off on the mixture. So we're just letting that hang out. And then now I'm going to shred some Monterey Jack cheese. We'll start with that. I also have some cilantro and it's not looking too good. I'm just picking through it and then I'm gonna chop it up really fine. All right, we got our cilantro. So the cilantro is gonna go in the avocado. You can omit the cilantro if you want to. I almost thought I was gonna have to because of how bad it looked in the refrigerator, but we're all good. So we're gonna do the avocado and our bean and vegetables and cheese. And I think she's hot enough. Okay, and we wait. All right, we got a lot of food here. I'm gonna try to cut all of them at once here, except for that one. All right.
Let's try these bad boys. Ladies first.
Would you like some salsa with it?
Yeah, sure, I guess. Is it good? It is good? I like it whenever it has that burn to it.
Yeah, I'm saving that one for last if we're not hungry.
Oh, I'll eat it. Man, those vegetables. Wow. Kelly, you've had this robin behind you this whole entire time eating.
There's two of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, today's been one of the greatest days of my life, but we're going to close it here tonight and we'll catch you on the other.
Bye.